Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Now some of you guys requested this. You want to know, is the Styra worth growing or not? Now don't let the size of this guy fool you, because he's a lot stronger than he actually looks. Oh god, I just spawned in on Gondwa and I'm in some rainbow dusted area. I feel like I'm in a Skittles commercial. Okay, so if you guys are new to the series, this is how it works. I basically discuss the things I like about the dino, the things I do not like about him, and then at the end we discuss if I think he's worth growing or not. This is just based off my opinion, and then as always, you guys go in the comments, let me know your thoughts on this guy, and if you think he's worth growing or not. So let's start off with the things I like about him, and first I would say obviously is his speed. He has 1100 sprinting speed, which is the same speed as the Allosaurus, making you able to keep up with him or at least get away from him. His stamina drain is pretty good as well. You can see right now we're fully sprinting and our stamina is going down fairly slow. Also makes it good for traveling, for chasing, or for running away. So that's why I love when a dino has good stamina as well as fast sprinting speed. So the Styra also has 600 health with 3100 combat weight. That combat weight is pretty good. Makes him able to hold his own against others like the Dasp, the Allo, the Alberta, the Cerrado, Metris, Conks, anything that's about his size or smaller, he can really hold his own because when it comes to his moveset, it is very strong, which we're going to get to in a second. He has one of the best health recovery rates in the herbivore category, so his health does recover pretty fast. Another thing I like about him is his moveset. So let's go over his movesets really quickly as far as his damage numbers and why I think they're so good. So for head, you have a headbutt attack. You don't have any sharpened horns ability to make it stronger, but his headbutt does 70 damage with 0.5 bleed. So it does damage with bleed. And that is insane. 70 damage though, that is a lot. That is the same amount of damage as the Eotrike's headbutt. For front limb, you have Stomp, which I think only does 60 damage. And then for metabolism, you have Herbivore, Forager, or Fat Reserves. If you guys don't notice, the good thing about herbivores' metabolisms, for most of them, is if you're hungry and you can't find any berry bushes, what you can do is switch over to Forager, and this will allow you to eat flowers, nuts, and roots. But it does drain your food faster. So what you would do is once you're hungry and you can't find a berry bush, you switch to Forager. You would eat some flowers and nuts to get your food up and then switch it back to herbivore so your food doesn't drain as fast. For hide, he doesn't have any other hides, so he only has a standard. For legs, he does have a charge attack, and the charge attack does 70 damage and 1 bleed per tick, which is also really good. Coming from his speed, that's 1100. He's 1100 speed. With his charge attack that does 70 damage per hit with 1 bleed per hit, that's insane amount of damage and really, really good. And then for back limb, you have a back kick, and that does 60 damage. But if you do the back kick, it requires you to slow movement, so you have to be basically standing still to do it. I would say it probably works best against like ankle biters or dinos like that. If you're getting chased by like a T-Rex or something, I don't suggest stopping to back kick them. Use your speed to your advantage. Now let's discuss the things I do not like about him. One thing I would say I don't like is his stamina recovery. So if you lay all the way down, we're going to lay all the way down here. His stamina is empty. And you can see it does not go that fast. So if you're getting chased or, you're trying to run away and you need to stop to recover some stamina, you can be in danger if they don't allow you enough time, if someone runs up on you, or if something fast is chasing you and you don't have enough leeway to really gain some stamina. You would have to keep gaining a little bit of stamina running and then repeat that process. But yeah, stamina recovery is not the best. Another thing I don't like, which is kind of a minor thing, but he has the slowest walking speed out of every herbivore in the category. So when you walk regular, he's actually the slowest according to the stats. I know it's not a big deal because most of the time you're probably going to be running with this guy anyway, but I thought that was something to point out. And his swimming speed is very, very average for this guy, so I wouldn't suggest really using him to get in water at all, unless you really, really need to get away from somebody. But honestly, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of any bad things about this guy. I mean, I think he's made more for like herb groups. So if you're going to play this guy, he can really hold his own solo. But I suggest you guys find a big herb group to go with. Because if you're with like a bars or a trike on your side and you have this little guy, you can really do a lot of damage against big apex groups. But you guys let me know in the comments if I missed anything about him that you don't like or do like, and your thoughts on if it's worth growing. But now here are my thoughts. Is this guy worth growing? I would say yes, definitely grow one of these. I did do a video on the Alberta, and the Alberta is kind of similar to this guy. Alberta is a little bit better, and I did say the Alberta is worth growing as well. So try to grow this guy and the Alberta, and you would see a big difference in PvP. These guys are very fun, very fast, very entertaining, and they would definitely change things up for you because they're really good. Hopefully you enjoyed this video though. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Let me know what dino you want me to do next, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.